feel like I'm a cool parent, but she may not think I'm that cool of a parent, you know? The teen years. I have a 16-year-old in our home, and she is a joy. She is a blessing. She is relatively pretty easy, if that's even, if a kid can even be easy. But one of the things I appreciate about my bonus daughter is that she's always got a pretty good attitude, so it's easy to deal with, you know? It's just interesting now that I have a teenager, the things that I know, and then how much I don't know. But all my life, I've really worked with teens. I've never not worked with youth. So whether they were junior high, mostly teens, mostly teens. Nowadays, I feel like our kids are faced with so much more. Our kids have so much more pressure. Our kids have so much more to deal with. I just think it sucks for them sometimes, and so it's just really, it's just a hard area to navigate. And but in general, most teens are all the same, meaning they go through their emotions, they are trying to find themselves, they're trying to navigate through friendships and boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever it is. And so you have to be like on your toes with your teen. I think it's harder now for parents because back when I was a teen, we didn't have social media. So social media is another avenue of craziness for our teens and our kids. And, you know, I'm constantly checking on mine. I'm constantly trying to find out what's going on with her, whether she tells me or whether she doesn't. Um, I think the biggest lesson I've learned from parenting a teen so far is not to overreact. I remember many, many times where um, I've overreacted with people. I've overreacted with people that I've worked with or taught or, you know, I've had a relationship with over the years of working with youth, and it never goes well. And so that's one lesson that I definitely take back from my years of working with youth. When my daughter tells me something, um, I try not to overreact because 9 times out of 10, she's already had that high emotion where she's reacting a certain way, and we just need to bring it down a little bit and actually talk about the problem. So that's something I've learned. Her emotions, I mean, she's a girl. I'm a girl. We go from 0 to 8,000 in like a second, you know? So at least I get that part. What I appreciate about my daughter is that she's comfortable in coming to me and saying, okay, this is what happened. And I want her to continue to feel that way. So that's why I don't try to overreact. I try to just kind of be like, no shock factor, and just because then that, I mean, if you think about it, when you tell your parents or tell somebody that something and they go, there's a knee-jerk reaction, you really kind of feel a certain type of way. Like, okay, I'm never going to tell them that again. And like I said, I've been really blessed with having a pretty good, she's a wonderful child. But I would love to know more. You always want to know more. I recall some of the lessons that I've learned in my teen years now as an adult. Now that I'm an adult, I can recall, not everything, but I can recall a lot of things where I'm like, yeah, I remember that. And then it plays out now that I'm a mom of a teen, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that. My parents were like, are you freaking serious? I was not an easy child. What I would like to know from you guys is a couple things. One, what are your rules around social media? Because I'm always interested in learning more and implementing different things. And then two, what kinds of things do you use to create or promote your child's creative side? Let me know what you guys do. What is it that you have found successful? What is it that you haven't found successful? That would be awesome. We'll see you next time. Happy momhood.